Well, I don't know. Maybe this thing's working. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Well, let's see now. President Obama. Have you ever heard the term fly in the ointment? Yep. I hope I am the fly in the ointment. You know, I just like to see them G-forces in your face when you get caught in a... I don't know if you're old enough to remember them ringer washers. You know, they got two little rollers and you'd roll your clothes through them, you know. You're kind of like caught in the ringer, if you know what I mean. You probably do. Well, you don't. You're a Harvard-educated community organizer. Fundamentally going to change America. Maybe lend to a Muslim country. Oh, wait a second. If you're a Muslim, maybe you're also a socialist. Spread the wealth around. Take money from the rich and give it to the poor. Maybe you think you're Robin Hood. Maybe you should be wearing green. Oh, that's right. You are wearing green. Boy, you've made a pot full of money while you've been president, haven't you? Sure as you come, you poor, starving community organizer, and you come, you know, lied your way into becoming president, and golly gee whiz, boy, I'm going to tell you, you got just a ton of money. You talk about, you know, why is it everybody that's in a big shot suit, it's always you're doing something for the poor. You ain't done nothing for the poor. There's people out here starving to death. Gas is $4, $5, $6 a gallon. Oh, it's somebody else's fault. It's always somebody else's fault. But oh boy, when you say, "Oh, I killed Osama bin Laden," you didn't kill him. Great soldiers did it. And what did you do? The guy that helped you out, that got you the information, you let him sweat down there in some Pakistani prison. Whoa. Guy helped you out and you threw him under the bus. And a bunch of soldiers went over there and took care of business. And what did you do? You let your Hollywood friends go in there and get all the information, and they're making a movie of the dang thing. Let everybody know who they are. Boy, I'm telling you, it's like, are you just ignorant, or are you just incompetent, or are you just lying to yourself? Well, I always thought you just couldn't lie to yourself. You know, if you're telling yourself a lie, you know it's a lie. But I don't think you understand that concept. You know, you sign them executive orders, go around the Congress, no matter what the law says, you're going to write it down and say, that's it. When anything comes up and you start looking like you're going to get caught in a trap, well, executive order. Nobody can know what's going on until after the election, after you get elected again. You know, if you get elected, you probably give half of Russia, or you'll probably give half of the United States to Russia or something. Because you already told them that you'll be flexible. Boy, I'm telling you, man. You are the worst president of the United States that's ever been in this United States of America. You spend money on these solar companies and battery companies, and most of them are going bankrupt. You talk about GM, you stole money from the people that had the first money on GM and gave it to who? Oh, the union boys. No, you're not so much the workers, but the bosses, see? You gave the money to the bosses of the, you know, and then, yeah, you know what you did. Yeah, you broke a contract. Man has stock in the company, and you go, nope, you get thrown under the bus. I'm going to protect my union buddies, and they're going to get me voted again. You're a crook. You're going to be like Nixon. I'm not a crook. I'm not a crook. Well, you are a crook. You're a crook, a liar, incompetent, and you're letting people die because of your policies. And then you lie about it. And then you threaten and tell everybody else, what's that guy's, Mitt Romney, you say he's a liar and he's a murderer and a felon and all that. Oh, maybe you didn't, but you got your little, government overseers, your slave traders out there doing that. You're far from it. You don't know anything about it. You can't, Boy, I'm going to tell you, you are just the worst person I can't even imagine I can't imagine it. And there's people out there that think you're King Kong. That you're the greatest thing since cut bread and apple pie. You're a Muslim, socialist, Marxist, and you want to turn this country into nothing, dirt, because you hate this country. Oh, you can say you love it, but I'm going to tell you, I've listened to you for a long time. I've watched you on them television interviews and stuff. I've watched what you said. I pay attention. Because I'm sick and I don't have nothing to do except go to the VA hospital and come right back here to the house. I'm hoping to get well. It ain't gonna work. I'm not gonna be getting well. That's a given. I understand that. So when you try and send your thugs out or accidentally overdose me on some kind of drugs at the hospital or something, or stick some kind of medicine in me that would kill me by the time I got home. That's already been tried, but I wouldn't go for that one. Yeah. I know how you work. I know how you think. I listen to what you say. Not like your drones. I was at a place, not going to say where it was. It was just like, you hear these people, Joe Smith, he's this, that, and the other thing, and that's Sandra Fluke, the one that Fluke or whatever her name is. I'm just curious. Now, she can't afford birth control pills because she wants to have unprotected sex. Okay, that's fine. She's going to a high-priced college. She gets to fly around and stay at all these fancy hotels. She can't afford birth control pills. Now, where does stupid come in? Where does stupid come in? You're going to a big high-priced college. You get to fly around, go around with the president and talk about how bad it is that you need birth control because you want to have unprotected sex. Now, I don't know anything about this woman except what I've seen on the television set and what she's said. My question is this. You boys out there, if you're having sex with her, there's diseases you can catch that you can't get rid of nowadays. So, I'd just be mighty careful dating that gal. But I just can't get over big college and flying around fancy dinners and big hotels and all that with you and everything, and she can't afford birth control pills. Now your drones and your overseers and all that are going to say, oh, that's poor little Sandra Fluke or whatever the name is. That one that got up there in Congress and poor me, I'm just a poor little student that can't afford birth control and all that. And whoa, you talk about, that's craziness. Anyway, this is what I'm thinking. You're a bad man. You call that Mitt Romney, that guy? He's running for president against you. He's the employee of the month to me. I like that. I like that boy. Yep. And why I like him is because you stand there and call him a liar in front of 50, 60 million people, and you're the liar. Wow. And you think, well, at least some of these people are going to believe me. Yeah, the drones, the people that are, getting that little dough from you, the union workers, the overseers, the people that want to sit on the couch and smoke dope, like you did, do cocaine like you did. Yeah. And, boy, I don't know, I'm just getting tired. I think of all the bad things you've done to this country and to the veterans and to the people of this country. And you, yeah, you talk about, you're war on women. Romney's a bad guy and you're taking care of you ain't taking care of the women. They're out of work. The women are suffering because of you. Your policies have drained this country and is killing it. So you're the one that's got a war on the women, the men, the children, and everybody in this country. You said the buck stops there, you take responsibility. You're the one that's the fault. The reason why we're here. Can't blame that old cowboy George Bush. And, you keep blaming everybody else. You've never taken the blame for anything. You take the responsibility. You've never taken responsibility for anything because you think you're king. You're not king. You're an employee of the government. Not for long. People are going to find out about you. And by happen chance you get elected again, I'm going to tell you, I'm the fly in the ointment. Because people have sent me documents about you. Yeah. About, you growing up and, those college records you don't want to get loose. I haven't opened them things up. And I've I've put them got them someplace, or somebody's got them, because something happens to me, whether you get elected or not, they're going bye-bye. Yes, sirree. There's this thing called the internet. It gets you, people are going to really know who you are. Your college days. I'm going to tell you. That's amazing. Yeah. You sure are a slick Willie, aren't you? And I'm going to tell you, you get those people to go out there and say all those lies and everything, and it's just like the dumb people, the peasants, the sheep, the indentured slaves. Jeez. You got them believing that crap. Well, I'm getting tired again. I got one more thing to say. This ain't to you, President Obama. This is that Mitt Romney. You're going to get elected. And I got skills. And one of my skills is seeing things that are going to happen that, haven't happened yet. Now, I don't tell many people that because sometimes it's awful painful. And you're going to win. You're going to win real big. I threw that little tidbit in there earlier, if you get elected Obama, but Romney, you're going to beat him like a wet dog. Yes, sir, Bob. I'm thinking that's what's going to happen. Yes, sir. People are going to wise up and they're going to see who you are. And they already know who he is. Well, some of them do. They'll know more about him soon. But anyway, I'm getting tired. I kind of enjoy talking like this because it kind of relieves the pain that I'm suffering from all the multiple illnesses that I have. And what the heck? I'll take a break. I gotta lay down. I gotta shut this thing off here.